turn your back on me.
Is that a challenge?
You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Black folks are nosy. They have specials. Nosy specials. Why does a bee make honey? You ain't a bee. Why do you give a fuck?
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
If he dies, he dies.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of The Twilight Zone, where we speak about a 26-year-old culture vulture known as Cardi B, and like a Manchurian candidate, has no idea that she is a culture vulture. And because of self-entitlement provided by the industry, she speaks from a place of privilege.
I've been taking a lot of shit today. I'm seeing a lot of bullshit today, and I saw a lot of shit last night. And I'm sick of this shit. I worked hard for my motherfucking album. I remember last year when I didn't want for Bodak Yellow, everybody was like, Cardi got snubbed, Cardi would've got snubbed. Now this year's a fucking problem.
There are many techniques the slightly illiterate rapper uses to manipulate a segment of the audience. One of her signature techniques is playing possum. Not only does she look like one without makeup, but she plays one very well.
That's how it is. Like, people love to hate on me. And when I don't post nothing at all, motherfuckers make something up about me. They love to make shit up about me. And yo, every single time that something good is happening in my life, they don't believe it. Oh, Cardi got this deal. Oh, Cardi's doing this and that on the chart. They don't believe it. But let some fuck shit be said about me, they go right away and believe it.
Playing herself as a hurt woman, a victim of circumstances, while at the same time endangering lives, has been a most effective technique and something that she usually relies on.
Niggas must have forgot, my nigga, the shit that I did to motherfucking survive. Like, I had to go straight. I had to go, oh yeah, you wanna fuck me? Yeah, let's go to this hotel. And I drug niggas up and I robbed them. That's what I used to do. Nothing was motherfucking happening to me, my nigga. Nothing.
And because of so, Cardi B seems to be always in the middle of a storm. Cardi B, once again, is at the center of controversy. Cardi B has managed to be the pariah of the industry for many years. And over the years, Cardi B has managed to say just about any and everything via social media.
My gag reflexes are leaving because I haven't sucked dick in such a long time. I miss the D.
And for all of the boss and tough talk in her rhymes, Cardi B has proven herself to be quite the opposite: sensitive, insecure, and entitled. Recently, Cardi B decided to call out bloggers, specifically black blogs. One blog that Cardi B aired out was the ever so popular Shade Room.
I be popping off at this water buffalo bill bitch, fucking Angie, the owner of the Shade Room, because she know that she's not allowed to post me. So what does she do? She posts mad shit of people that she know that I'm associated with. For example, QC, right? This is the owner of one of the most successful black-owned label right now. Every artist that he got under his label are rocketing. But nah, she rather not post when he getting good accomplishments. She rather post him.
The Shade Room is a mass media company. Angelica Nwandu. In 2014, the Shade Room offers celebrity gossip on an hourly basis, predominantly within the African American community. However, the 26-year-old rapper took issue with the Shade Room's reporting about Offset's recent felony gun charge from a Georgia traffic stop.
Offset donated $25,000 to the Ellen Foundation for Kids in Africa. Did the Shade Room posted it? No. Is the Shade Room posting how this man is promoting a cancer-free campaign? No. Have they posted any positive shit and investment talk that he been talking about in his interviews? No. But they sure posted when he had drama with his baby mom. They sure posted about his court cases, right?
But the Shade Room was not the only media outlet reporting on her husband's legal situation. Media outlets such as People, Entertainment Tonight, Hollywood Life, TMZ, Fox News, and even a junkie on your corner all reported about Offset's recent arrest.
The rapper Offset behind bars in Clayton County tonight after cops say they found drugs, weapons, and thousands of dollars in cash in his car. Officers tell us they pulled over the Migos rapper this afternoon in Jonesboro. And during a search of the vehicle, authorities say they found 3 handguns, less than an ounce of marijuana, and more than $107,000 in cash. Offset is a convicted felon currently on probation, so he's not supposed to have a weapon. He and his bodyguard were both arrested and charged.
Cardi B, however, in classic fashion, decided to go to Instagram and baptize specifically black media in a sea of verbalized rage. Cardi B several times has stated she would not be addressing social media directly. In fact, many times she has stated that she would be pulling away from social media. But unfortunately, the crack is in her vein, therefore she cannot keep herself off of social media, and she routinely returns antagonizing the public, whether it's YouTubers, commenters, and then of course, bloggers. As baffling and as confusing as it may be to certain people, some people may ask, well, why didn't she attack TMZ? Why not drag Entertainment Tonight? Why not go after Hollywood Life? And why is it that you always seem to be antagonizing, specifically, the black community? And every so often, like a lunar eclipse, Cardi B shows up via social media to whine and rant and rave about coverage of her that has not been paid for. But we have to keep in context exactly who Cardi B is. To a segment of the public who doesn't necessarily follow Cardi B, but are fully aware of her actions, they may be confused as to why does she continue to act in such an irrational manner. But keep in mind, Cardi B was introduced to the pop culture scene by way of Love and Hip Hop. From the years of 2015 to 2017, Cardi B was a part of the main cast of season 6 and 7 of Love and Hip Hop, New York. And in classic Orwellian fashion, Love and Hip Hop has little to do with love or hip hop, but only the furthering of the Jerry Springer culture. And that is exactly what the sole embodiment of Cardi B represents. And in some sense, the public is at fault here because they did support and vote for Cardi B. That's right, people. You voted for your own Donald Trump by way of hip-hop. And in classic Donald Trump fashion, Cardi B has been storming the public, lambasting the public, antagonizing the public, and ranting and raving on black bloggers and black media about fake news. One can even say it's a bit racist, just like Donald Trump. But one of the more interesting aspects of Cardi B's saga is that her current administration was voted in to replace the failing administration of one president, Nicki Minaj, who over the years continually pushed for failed hip-hop policies. And because of so, Nicki Minaj, as then president of hip-hop, was immediately voted out of office, effectively impeached. And with the promise of the new administration by way of Cardi B began to launch her Invasion of Privacy initiative, giving her an overall positive approval rating, effectively emboldening Cardi B to push the envelope a little further. But this time, she may have in fact pushed the envelope a little too far.
I be popping off at this water buffalo bill bitch.
Cardi B has just offended her black female constituency and to the greater extent attacked black media. And while Cardi B was ranting and raving about the shade room, she also defended R. Kelly.
In the comments like, oh, why are they making documentaries about R. Kelly? Well, let me tell y'all why. Because y'all make people feel like it's okay to do so. Why wouldn't a white Caucasian person try to capitalize of the drama that happens in the urban and the black entertainment business when black blogs, black-owned blogs, capitalize of their own drama and problems?
The problem with Cardi B is this: she does not know she's a culture vulture. And not only does she not know she's a culture vulture, but she is a Manchurian candidate. In fact, Cardi B is more along the lines of Atlantic's Universal Soldier, a classic film by Jean-Claude Van Damme and Dolph Lundgren. Cardi B, under neurolinguistic programming, has been rolled out before the public to hijack and weaponize many of the aesthetics of black culture. Cardi B had even been called out by legendary southern rapper LaChat for basically biting her style and not paying homage to the legends before her. But what the public and even some of these artists fail to realize is that when you're a Manchurian candidate culture vulture, you are completely unaware of the history before you. And much like Jean-Claude Van Damme's character in Universal Soldier, Cardi B was given a set of prime directives to complete simply for monetary gains. And while Cardi B continues to rant and rave about black media and ignore the fact that not only The Shade Room, but TMZ, People, Entertainment Tonight, and Hollywood Life are reporting on the same situation and much in the same manner about the recent legal troubles of her husband, Offset, the general public will have to make a final decision of what to do with the Manchurian candidate culture vulture known as Cardi B, and will she continue to be privileged to speak on the black culture that she is completely unaware of historically. The problem is, Cardi B really believes she is not a culture vulture, but the public still voted for her. This has been another episode of The Twilight Zone.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Perhaps you shouldn't turn your back on me.
Is that a challenge?
You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Black folks are nosy. They have specials. Nosy specials. Why does a bee make honey? You ain't a bee. Why do you give a fuck?
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
If he dies, he dies.